Hello, esteemed damsels of worth. Have you ever pondered why some of the most extraordinary self-reliant women you encounter seem to navigate life alone? Friedrich Nietzsche once insightfully remarked, "It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages." This idea profoundly applies to Sigma females, women who embody strength and independence, yet often find themselves without a conventional social network. Their solitude isn't due to a lack of desire for connection, but arises from the unique challenges of existing in a world that often fails to understand them. Today, we explore why these remarkable women, despite their exceptional qualities, often journey through life on their own. Number 1 on our list, cautious of people who get too close, too quick. Media, woman. Image or video of a Sigma female showcasing a calm and composed attitude, demonstrating a reserved yet confident presence. Note, the revised stock media queries have been adjusted to align with the characteristics and behavior described in the script about Sigma females. Media 1. Sigma females operate with the precision of a sophisticated radar system. When someone attempts to get too close too quickly, their instincts trigger immediate red flags. This isn't a mere, "oh, they might be friendly" response. It's more akin to, what are their true intentions? Are they a spy? Are they trying to manipulate me? Their heightened awareness of ulterior motives makes them exceptionally cautious. Picture someone enthusiastically trying to befriend them, bombarding them with attention and invitations. While most might see this as a genuine effort at friendship, a Sigma female thinks, why this sudden interest? Are they trying to recruit me into something? Their skepticism functions as a finely tuned defense mechanism. After encountering too many with hidden agendas, they prefer to maintain a safe distance until someone proves their sincerity. This cautiousness often results in them keeping potential friends at arm's length. It's not a matter of not wanting friends, but rather not wanting the wrong kind of friends. They avoid those who are clingy or have ulterior motives, carefully vetting people, sometimes to the point of deterring even genuinely well-meaning individuals. Their wariness is like an invisible moat guarded by crocodiles. Crossing it requires substantial effort and time to demonstrate one's worth. Meanwhile, the Sigma female is likely to be contentedly immersed in a good book or plotting her next solo adventure. At number 2, even your own family may not have your best interest at heart. Sigma females possess a raw honesty about family relationships. Sharing DNA doesn't guarantee unwavering support. They've often learned through experience that some relatives act more like frenemies. Aunt Karen might claim she's looking out for you, but she's also the first to criticize your life choices at Thanksgiving dinner. These women understand the intricate dynamics within families. They recognize that some relatives offer support laced with guilt-tripping or unsolicited advice. Uncle Bob's so-called career guidance often feels more like an attempt to live through you than genuine concern for your goals. With their finely tuned radar, Sigma females excel at discerning the subtext in family conversations. When a family member says, "I just want what's best for you," it often translates to, "I want what's best for you as long as it aligns with my own beliefs." This acute awareness leads them to be wary of relying on family for support, preferring to manage things independently rather than dealing with conditional affection or passive-aggressive remarks. Moreover, Sigma females are all too familiar with the drama that can arise from family gatherings. They prefer to avoid these emotional minefields by maintaining a respectful but clear distance. It's not a matter of lacking love for their family. Rather, they choose to shield themselves from the chaos, favoring their solitary peace over the turbulence of family politics. Number 3, they avoid drama at all costs. Sigma females view drama as if it were a contagious disease. They steer clear of it at all costs. If drama were a person, it would be that disruptive guest no one invited to the party. Sigma females would be the ones discreetly exiting as soon as drama makes an entrance, drink in hand. They recognize that engaging with drama is a waste of energy that could be better invested in something more productive, like mastering a new skill or enjoying their favorite show in solitude. They've witnessed how drama can turn minor issues into chaotic spectacles. Picture a simple misunderstanding escalating into a dramatic soap opera filled with alliances, betrayals, and exaggerated emotions. Sigma females have no interest in participating. Their unspoken motto might as well be, "Save the drama for your mama," as they are resolutely uninterested. They've also observed that drama tends to follow people who revel in it, like moths to a flame. These individuals seem to attract chaos wherever they go. Sigma females expertly avoid these drama magnets, often sensing the storm from a distance and choosing to take a different route, even if it means a slight detour. It's not that they lack empathy for others or their issues. They simply prefer a more straightforward, no-nonsense approach to life. They are the type who address problems directly and calmly, avoiding the vortex of pettiness and conflict. When potential drama arises, they deftly sidestep it, much like a ninja evading a trap. This strategic avoidance keeps their lives relatively serene and stress-free, which is exactly how they prefer it. At number 4, they don't need friends. Sigma females defy conventional notions of friendship, which often perplexes others. While many are busy collecting friendships like collectibles, Sigma females thrive in solitude. Their level of independence is remarkable, and they genuinely relish their own company. Imagine someone who can spend an entire weekend alone and have the time of their life. No social interaction needed. They prefer quiet evenings spent immersed in a book or diving into a personal hobby rather than attending crowded social gatherings. It's not about being antisocial, it's about having different priorities. They draw their energy from within, not from social engagements. While friends are pleasant, they're not essential. This self-reliance can be mystifying to those who equate friendship with happiness. For Sigma females, fulfillment comes from personal accomplishments and inner contentment. They don't need to be surrounded by people to feel validated or complete. The idea of obligatory socializing often seems unnecessary to them. It's not that they don't value good company. They simply don't depend on it for their sense of satisfaction. Others may mistake this independence for loneliness, but for Sigma females, it represents freedom. They avoid the drama and demands that come with managing multiple friendships and don't worry about social obligations or the latest gossip. They follow their own path, and if that means walking it alone, they wouldn't have it any other way. If you're enjoying our exploration of Sigma females, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and share this with others who might find our content valuable. Your support helps keep our discussions vibrant and ongoing. Thank you for being part of our community. Number 5, their private nature is intimidating. Sigma females and privacy are a perfect match, much like peanut butter and jelly, but to outsiders, their private nature is akin to a do not disturb sign that's perpetually in place. They excel at keeping their lives concealed, which can be quite daunting to others. Imagine trying to get to know someone who guards their personal details so closely it feels like they're playing poker with an invisible deck. Connecting with Sigma females can be challenging because they disclose so little about themselves. It's not just about being reserved, it's a full-blown secrecy game. They resemble those enigmatic movie characters with shadowy pasts who disappear just when you think you're making progress. For most people, attempting to understand a Sigma female feels like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube in the dark. Their inclination for privacy can make others feel as though they're overstepping simply by asking basic questions. A query like, "What do you enjoy doing for fun?" might be met with a cryptic smile and an answer that reveals nothing substantial. This isn't about being unfriendly. They're just adept at deflecting. This level of privacy can be off-putting since most people expect a degree of openness to establish a connection. Additionally, their reserved demeanor often gets mistaken for aloofness or arrogance. People may think they're distant or unapproachable when in reality they simply hold their inner world in high regard over superficial interactions. It's as if they have a VIP club in their mind with entry strictly by invitation only. This exclusivity can be intimidating, causing others to retreat before they even get close. Number 6 on our list. They aren't desperate for company. Sigma females are not in the least bit desperate for social interaction, which can be perplexing to those who thrive on constant company. While others are busy swiping through dating apps or organizing brunches, Sigma females are content charting their own course. They're like cats in a world of dogs, perfectly happy to enjoy a peaceful nap or some solitary time rather than chasing the next social engagement. Their ease with solitude can be mistaken for indifference or snobbery, but in reality they don't need external validation to feel fulfilled. They aren't focused on meeting social quotas or combating loneliness. Their personal interests and passions keep them engaged and content. A Friday night spent on a personal project or binge-watching a favorite series holds far more appeal than mingling at a party. This self-sufficiency makes them exceptionally discerning about the company they keep. They don't just socialize for the sake of it. If they choose to spend time with you, it's because they genuinely enjoy your company, not because they're seeking distraction or alleviating boredom. Their social circle may be small, but it's composed of meaningful and valued connections. To a Sigma female, the notion of being desperate for company is almost laughable. They prefer meaningful solitude over superficial interactions. They see no value in engaging with people who don't enhance their lives. If that means enjoying more time alone, they're completely at ease with it. In their view, desperation for company reveals a lack of ability to appreciate one's own company. At number 7, fundamental loneliness. Despite their outward strength and independence, Sigma females often grapple with a profound sense of loneliness. This isn't simply about being physically alone, it's about feeling fundamentally different and misunderstood. They are like rare, valuable books in a sea of common paperbacks, distinct and precious, yet not easily appreciated or understood by the masses. Their loneliness stems from their unique perspective on the world. They frequently find their thoughts and interests diverge significantly from those of the people around them. While others might discuss the latest reality TV show, Sigma females are more likely to be contemplating the mysteries of the universe or honing a new skill. This intellectual and emotional disparity makes it challenging to find individuals who truly resonate with them. Even in the midst of social gatherings, Sigma females can experience isolation. It's not that they struggle with participating in conversations, rather they find them unsatisfying. The small talk and superficial interactions that many people thrive on often leave them feeling even more alone. They yearn for depth and authenticity, qualities that are not always readily available. Their sense of loneliness is also tied to their high standards for relationships. They would prefer solitude over settling for insincere connections. As a result, their circle of friends may be smaller, but the relationships they do have are profoundly meaningful. However, these deep connections can be hard to come by, contributing to their sense of isolation. To cope, Sigma females often retreat inward, finding comfort in their own company and interests. They have perfected the art of self-sufficiency and are adept at keeping themselves engaged and content. Yet despite this self-reliance, the feeling of being fundamentally different persists. It's a paradox. They are at ease with their solitude, but they still long for a connection that transcends the superficial. Number 8. Most people cannot relate to Sigma. Females' level of intellect. Sigma females often operate on a distinct intellectual plane, making it challenging to find relatable company. Their advanced intellect and curiosity set them apart, and not everyone can keep pace. They might dive into a complex discussion about quantum physics, only to realize that others are more engaged in debating reality TV. This isn't about being elitist or snobbish, they simply gravitate toward conversations that stimulate their intellect. Consequently, mundane small talk can feel like a chore. Picture trying to discuss the latest celebrity gossip with someone who prefers analyzing the societal impact of artificial intelligence. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. This intellectual gap often leaves Sigma females feeling disconnected from those around them. When they do encounter someone who can match their level of conversation, it feels like striking gold. However, such connections are rare, and they spend a lot of time searching for these precious interactions. In the meantime, they might appear distant or aloof because they refuse to dumb down their thoughts to fit in. Their intellectual acuity also allows them to see through superficiality and pretense with ease. They have little patience for insincere personas or shallow interactions, which further narrows their circle of potential friends. Most people find it difficult to engage with such raw, unfiltered intellect regularly, and Sigma females are fine with that. They'd rather be alone with their deep thoughts than surrounded by people who don't understand them. Thus, while their intellect is a significant strength, it also creates a barrier to finding kindred spirits, making those rare connections highly valued. Until then, they're content with their own company, profound reflections, and the occasional bemused reaction to the latest pop culture trends. In summary, Sigma females exemplify independence, intellect, and a distinctive approach to life that sets them apart. Although they may face difficulties in forming traditional social connections, their true strength lies in their ability to thrive on their own terms. As we've delved into their experiences, it's evident that their solitude is not a sign of weakness, but a conscious choice to emphasize authenticity and personal development. Whether you are a Sigma female charting your own course or someone fascinated by their unique perspective, remember to embrace your individuality and value the connections that truly resonate with your authentic self. Let us celebrate the resilience and power of Sigma females as they shape a world where uniqueness is both valued and understood. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, damsels. See you in the next vid. Stay safe. Bye for now.